I'm going to go ahead and sing one of my favorite opera songs. Don't come for Ashley, or he'll come for that.
Get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Let's get a little bit crazy. Yeah. Let's get a little bit crazy. Who keeps you laughing with all the jokes?
It's JV.
Who keeps it real around all your folks?
It's JV.
You've been looking and what do you know? Congrats, you tapped into the Javon Show. Who keeps you laughing with all the jokes?
It's JV.
Who keeps it real around all your folks?
It's JV.
No matter the outlook, who give you some hope. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Javon Show.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of the Yolanda Show. Now, here's what's happening today. I am announcing to the world, and she doesn't even know it yet, that the new Yo Show will be a permanent fixture on iDream Media. We are so excited for the new Yo Show. And who is the host of the whole show? The Yo Show, not the whole show. The Yo Show is what you want to know. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Yolanda. Yo, how you doing, yo?
Listen, I'm all giddy now. I'm good. Thank you.
Yo has been out here doing the whole thing with these interviews. She interviewed, what was that, 15 interviews for the Music Summit 13?
Seems like
Marquise. About 13 shows she did for there. She's been promoting the AMPM concert that's coming up May in Chicago that she's a part of. And doing all of this while simultaneously keeping track of church finances. I think that she, may be raising and adopting several children in like 5 different states. She's doing all kind of stuff. But the one thing that I'm the most excited about is that she's going to be one of our new hosts on the iDream Media Podcast Network. So, yo, you got some things going on tonight. Before we bring in your awesome guest, can you tell the people who you are and why you chosen content creation and being a podcast host real quick?
Sure. So of course I am Yolanda, affectionately known as Yo. I think it kind of chose me. Of course, I probably have always had the gift of gab. But there was so I am a marketing major. And so anytime I see a need, I just kind of fill that void. There was some marketing and promo that I know that we needed to do for Music Summit 13. So we were posting and we were talking, but not everybody, even though it was number 13, not everybody knew what a summit was. So come on, let's talk. Let's have a conversation. Let's bring in guests, people that are going to participate and be a part of this summit and talk about the why, who, and all of that good jazz. And so it kind of started there. And then I'm absolutely not doing anything musically and not going to have my founder, Anthony J. McGahee, to come on because he is one of the GOATs to me when it comes to anything musical. So he was actually a special guest for the summit. And so it just kind of trickled over to, I'm going to go hard in every ministry that I am a part of. So with serving with him, he was like, hey, let's keep this going for the recording. I was like, let's do it. And so we're here again, and it's just stuck.
And I'm not going to be here and hijacking your interview, nothing like that. But I also want to bring in this young man who they call Anthony McGahee. He's the founder of Praise Motivated. Anthony, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. How are you guys doing?
Fantastic. Quick question. How long have you known Yo?
Yo, it's been maybe 4 or 5 years that our paths have crossed without paths crossing. Because her former pastor used to run revival that my dad's church was pastor, and vice versa. So it was lots of intertwined passing before we actually officially met. A close friend of mine, she used to sing with his choir, had no idea that she knew Robbie and how close they were. And so, yeah, our paths were crossed, but officially it's been about 5 years, 4 or 5 years.
And she's always taking care of everybody. And that's why I'm like, you know what? Let me just take, and I know this is about the recording coming up, but I think she needs about 30 seconds of flowers while we're just sitting here passing while she's just taking care of everybody. Can you tell us why she's so special to you?
Yolanda is so special because she has a heart for ministry. She understands the things that are God and does not mix that with personal. There have been things that I've seen her have to face while still serving, and she's still able to be successful serving because she puts that on the back burner. Because when it's about kingdom business, she focuses. So that is such a rare it's a rare quality nowadays that people don't really have regularly. So the fact that she has that makes her valuable. But then she's also a sweetheart. She's very, very tender-hearted, and when she loves you, she just loves you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I'm excited
Mhm.
to have her do what she does, and she loves doing what she does. And like I said, she just needed a few moments of celebration. Yo, you're doing an amazing job with these interviews. Keep
Thank
up the
you.
amazing, great work. I am going to go to my rightful place in the background and give you your show back. But thank you for bringing your talents to iDream Media. We're looking forward to great success with you.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Listen, I cannot do it without Javon. So tonight we are talking with, of course, the man himself, Mr. Anthony McGahee, founder and leader and director of Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated. But we are also going to be joined by my amazing choir members that sing down, that I get to co-labor with in this ministry. And so we get to speak to them about their perspective of working with Anthony, of course, in general, but specifically about the recording with studio work. And so we have none other than Mr. Justin Baskin,
Hello,
tenor
hello,
vice,
hello.
musician for AMPM. And then we have Miss Dominique, of course, affectionately known as Damo. And then I like to call Trinity a fan favorite because if we go somewhere and Trinity is not there, everybody, where's Trinity? Where everybody loves Trinity. Everybody knows Trinity. So please welcome Miss Trinity Saffold, and we are going to just vibe and rock out
Hello.
tonight. Trin, can you can hear us well, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So yeah, we're gonna vibe and we're gonna walk this thing out. So I'm gonna get into the nitty gritty because I have no studio sessions, so I want to know everything. Can you guys do me a favor though, really quickly? Can we take a pause for the cause? So what we want to do, we want to go to church stuff. So that's 2 words on Facebook, church stuff. It'll be a ball guy, and then can you share the live to your personal platform and make sure everybody come on in the room?
It's 2 words, church stuff.
Yes. And you know what? Maybe actually you guys can go to my page because it's on there, and you can share from Javon Martin, JEVAUGHN MARTIN, 2 words, and it'll be titled "Pre-Recording Interview," and you can just share it to your platform, to the AMPM page, or if you guys have multiple pages, you can share that, and we'll be able to rock out. We can see questions and comments and all of that good jazz. All right, so we're gonna hop right in. So let's start with. I'm gonna start with Damo. I'm gonna start with you. So tell me who you are. Tell me, give us some insight to you as a music minstrel. How long have you been singing? What all do you do musically? And then how long you've been with Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated?
Okay, so hi everyone. I'm Dominique Leachman. I've been in the music ministry um, since a little girl. My mom was a choir director at our church. My mom sung in one of the well-known choirs here in the city, the Majestic Community Choir. So I grew up around the music scene here in Milwaukee. I love ministry. I love singing. Founder has been wanting me to sing with Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated for it's been I think 7 years. He's been trying to get me to sing, and I've been like, well, no, not yet, no. And it was finally laid upon my heart, and Fonda was like, you need to be at rehearsal, and I said, I don't know, and I came and I sat off to the side, and I've sung at conventions and stuff with AMPM. You know, Fonda gave me that opportunity to do that, and I was very thankful for it. Um, but the Lord saw fit that I became a member. Uh,
Give it
um,
your shot.
yeah, so I'm a member, and I get to sing, do ministry again. I was nervous because I haven't sung in a community based choir in almost 10 years. Feels like it almost. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful to be a part. I'm thankful to be with people that love and care and support. Um, thankful to Founder for being persistent in knowing God's voice and getting me to be a part. So that's me.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go, Justin.
Hey,
Hey.
hey. I'm Justin, Minister Baskin, whatever you want to call brother. Yes. Uh, I've well, first of all, I'm a minister of music at Greater Mount Sinai Church of God in Christ. I also um, teach the gospel choir at Concordia University.
Mm.
Um, I have been in AMPM. Ooh, brother. I believe
Mm-hmm.
I want to say was I 23, 22, 23 since I've been
Yeah,
in
about
AMPM.
23.
I'm 36 now. um, it has been a joy being under founder, my brother, the ultimate choir master in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I mean, I stand on it. We're clocking all T right there because it is what he does. It is what we do, what we are trained to do as minstrels. He's taught me a lot, even through some of the times that I've went through personally. AMPM has been there a long time and have helped me up, kept me from a lot. And I'm trying not to cry. I already was teary eyed before you got on, yo. And I kept having to pause my camera because I'm like, Lord, loose your hold, get off of me, get off of me. But when you love a ministry, it's, it's it's so much easier for you to talk about it, the joy and how it affects you and helps you daily. I love AMPM. There's not a thing like anybody can do about that. Um, AMPM is me. That's my middle name.
Hmm.
That was so sweet.
I know.
That
Y'all,
was so
y'all be messing
sweet.
me up in the first 5 minutes of these lives.
First 5 minutes, every time. Every time we've done this, the first 5 minutes, they made me cry. It's
Jesus.
always it's just and I should have known he was gonna be the first person to do it.
Thank you so much. Come on, Trent. Let's
Hey,
go.
hey. Well, my name is Trinity Staples. God bless. I am the minister of music at my church, God in My Church in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I have been a part of Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated for about, I think, 16 years. It's been a long road, but it's all been worth it. I have had a lot of great times with AMPM, wonderful opportunities. I've shared different relationships and bonds with people. AMPM is family. We all, like any other family, we go through things that we go through, but through it all, when we're all together, when we're all ministering, none of what we have going on matters because we're all together and it's all a safe place for all of us. We can bring all of our cares to wherever we are, and while we're singing, while we're ministering, everything comes out and the unity is there. You can feel the presence of unity being there. Like nobody has any issues because we're all together and it's our safe place. Anthony has been an amazing leader. Found out he was cousins, y'all, so that made it a whole lot worse. But worse for the better. He has been a very huge motivator in my life. He has helped me throughout different avenues, personal and vocally, musically, spiritually. So I'm always grateful to him for his outpouring. His heart is so big. So, I mean, it's kind of hard not to love on him because it's easy for him to love on other people. So I'm grateful to be a part. It's an honor, it's a privilege. I don't take it lightly. And I mean, just like Justin said, I love A&P.
Team
It's just what I
AMPM.
do, it's who I am.
Thank you. So Anthony, I think
Crazy
that
what I do.
I know, right? I think that it should say your labor is not in vain. Literally, the fact that every live that we've gone on within the first 5 minutes, someone is pretty much choked up and teary eyed because of what AMPM has been to them. You know, we come and we serve and we give of our gifts. You know, you give of your time and your talent and all of that, but it's reciprocity in the ministry. Like I think that we leave field and what better place to be? So I think that we should absolutely give you your flowers for that because I don't even
Yeah,
know if they've seen the other ones, but
yeah.
it literally kind of starts like this every time. So listen, we're gonna take this thing on a lighter note. So I'm excited to dive in. So let's go to. We'll start with you on this one, Justin. What has been your most favorite song to record in the studio?
Oh, I'm glad you went first.
Can I say
Are
all?
you
But
saying favorite for this album, favorite
For
that
this,
he's ever
for
been
this,
into? What's that?
oh, we going
Okay,
back. Yeah, for this particular upcoming
okay.
album, what has been your favorite song to
Oh, the
record?
new one, the newest one, Jesse.
Yes.
for the new one,
Um, think on these things.
I believe everybody would serve notice as my favorite because during that studio session they were singing and I wasn't singing and I got caught up a little bit.
Yes,
I
Yeah,
he did.
mean,
right.
Yes,
strong
he
to
Yeah,
the
did.
you
to the point
did.
of
Right.
Yes, he did.
Corn was like, "Bro,
I
are
had
you okay?"
I just looked down. Yeah, I was like this.
Right.
Um,
Contagious. It's contagious. You can't look at them.
You can't.
Daggone it.
but um, oh, it's so many. I honestly can say that I don't have just one
Oh, you
because
gotta pick one
they
though.
all hit me in
Because
some
it's
type of way.
multiples. There's a
So
lot of them.
If you could only choose one,
That's the hard question. You can't just pick one.
see, y'all ain't coachable.
Oh, oh, I have one.
it's so hard, yo.
Okay.
So not now and then, not just let's think of it, not just your favorite song. The question was, which one have you enjoyed recording the most? Damo, what's yours?
Mine. Okay, so mine. I think everybody knows because when I hear the beat, it's a groove. My favorite one is "Speak Lord."
Yep. Speak.
Okay.
Yep.
That,
Speak.
That's my favorite. It was fun recording. I've learned that in this recording period, I have really stretched vocally things that
Yes,
I didn't think
ma'am.
I could hit.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
I am hitting notes and I'm like, wait a minute, I wasn't able to hit that before.
Yes, ma'am. Hayaba.
So I feel
Nailed it.
like Speak Lord is my favorite. It pushes you. It
Oh,
it
it pushes.
it so Speak Lord is mine. Speak Lord holds a special place in my heart. It's just I love that song. I don't care what we doing. If I hear it, I'm gone. I'm
Yep,
already
yep,
gone.
yeah,
So
yep.
I love it. I said, son, are there any
Yes,
ground level
yes.
songs? Are we barking every song? Got it. Okay. Give me pushes.
He got something to say on each song, okay?
Listen,
all of them.
Trent,
There's
give
a
me
point being proven on each song.
what was your favorite song to record?
So I would say that my favorite song to record for me would be Awesome God because of the message that it conveys.
Yeah, Awesome God, I just
You
punch you
had
in
to you
the
had
face.
to actually like be in tune with the song to feel it to be able to sing it the way that you need to sing it. So for me, it would have to be Awesome God.
Okay, cool stuff. Justin, do you have one that you enjoy recording the most? Or you was crying on all of them? Oh, I think you're froze.
Actually, he only cried on
Give
Awesome
me,
God.
give me the question again.
He
I had
only
some
cried on
technical
Awesome
difficulties.
Oh. I said,
God.
which one did you enjoy recording the most, or did you cry on all of them?
I had a few tear jerkers, but I will say I really enjoyed this recently. Um, uh, when we did last night's recording. Still
Bring
by
you
my
out.
side.
Bring you
Yeah.
out.
Uh huh.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll bring
Yeah,
you out.
bring you out.
Uh
Nigga,
huh.
I
Come on
mean,
out.
person,
Uh huh.
people,
Come on,
that's
come on out.
they Sunday face off.
Okay,
Yeah, they Sunday face off because yeah. I listened to that playback. I was like, yeah, cuss words.
then. Oh, uh-oh. So, Fountain, I'm coming
They
to you
sound
next.
so good.
So, Justin, how many AMPM recordings have you been a part of?
Yeah.
I think you got your mic muted, Justin.
So I keep it in front of all a good amount of them.
I don't know. Okay, Justin, I think we lost you. Oh, Trent, how many AMPM recordings have you been a part of total?
So technically, um, and this is gonna sound bad, but I feel like I've only been a part of one because I did all the prep work for a few of them and then ended up having to leave and I came back, so I wasn't a part of them, but I was a part of the groundwork for them.
So, like this one is the first one, or
Unfortunately, yes.
no, man, no, that's your story. I don't think that's unfortunate. Okay,
I mean,
now
it's unfortunate for me because I did all of the work, but I wasn't able to like be at the big finale.
gotcha,
So
gotcha,
this will be my first official one, but I've been a part of all the other recordings, groundwork, carpet laying. I've been a part of those things.
gotcha. And okay, and Damo, is this your first AMPM recording?
Yes, this
Yes.
is, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
Absolutely. I'm excited too.
It's going down.
So
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be wild.
so founder, how many songs have you written on this album?
Oh Jesus! Now I gotta count. Undetermined. Breaking name. I think just two.
Just two?
I I think just two. I did. I'm determined, and I did. We praise your name. Oh, and we believe God.
So three. Now, how many on the previous album had you written?
Oh, like out of out of the 12, probably seven, eight.
So how does it
Same
feel
thing. Same thing with the others.
with the other ones? Okay. So how
So
does it
yeah,
feel?
well,
Go ahead.
this is a fun fact that most people don't know, even or may not even remember in Milwaukee, that we recorded two albums that never were released.
Okay.
So this would be technically our fifth project, but what you can find is only going to be our third.
Gotcha. So you got some archived material.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of archive
So
material.
and the answer for Justin, that would be three because Justin was part of one of the ones that didn't come out.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So with you having, how do you feel with having, I would say, I guess, I don't want to say only written three songs, but only written three songs. Is there like a weight lifted that you didn't have the pressure of getting everything done by yourself? Or is it like some anxiety or nervousness because it's new? You typically write majority of the material. What does that look like as a leader, as a founder, as a writer?
Well, it is. It's definitely different. Um, it was it was a relief because I still had to teach them. So that was the easy part was teaching them from having to have to write them and then teach them. So I did feel the relief. Um, I was a little hesitant initially though because I didn't. Not that the writers weren't capable, because everybody I talked to, I'm a fan of their work anyway. But making sure it fit what we were trying to do was
Mm-hmm.
my hesitancy because I know what my vision is, so I can write it out as opposed to you telling somebody else and they may write what they think you meant or what their interpretation of what you know. So I was a little hesitant, but everything that has been written has been,
They write
whew,
what they think you.
listen, with us in mind. It wasn't just, oh, here's a song, because some people they write so much that
Mm-hmm.
they just have songs that just sitting there like, okay, try this, because I have songs that we never released that somebody asked me, and I'll say here, there's a difference in writing specifically for you though, but that also means it may take a little longer time depending on how quick you write. So for me, it would take longer for me. Like if Yolanda told me to write a song for her,
Mm-hmm.
I would do it, but if that time scale would be a little, I can't put a time on it right now because I don't know. I'm not one of those writers that go to sleep, wake up, I got a song. It just comes when it comes, as opposed to some of these other people that are able to do that. And I look at it, I marvel at others' gifts because
Mm-hmm.
anything that I can't do and you can do should be celebrated.
I love it.
So yeah, having them come on and writing was just it's been a relief, definitely.
So I'm gonna give you. I didn't ask.
And
Oh, go
can I
ahead.
add can I
Yeah.
add can I add this? Also, it I'm trying not to get emotional about it, but it also reminds me of God's promise to who I am and what I've done, that we're we're acknowledged enough that people want to write for us or want to,
Mm.
come on and be a part or want to contribute. So sometimes you're so busy doing this on your own that you don't think that anyone's seeing the value. And I'm sorry, y'all, but it's yeah,
No,
It's
just
okay.
it's
It's
just
all right.
awesome that people would even want to give us music. So
because I
This is what we're here for. It's okay.
no, like yeah, I think that's super important to highlight because it's almost like man, I'm
Like
reaping what I.
nobody has to be nice to us, but they choose to be nice to us just because based off the fact of who we are, what we do, what they see, and versus what we say, but they're seeing it.
So they get to see the passion and the discipline and the desire for what we're doing. So the fact that people see this in real time and want to help contribute to us, it will definitely make you make you a little teary eyed because it's like, wow, out of all the choirs, out of all the other groups, you want to do something for me? So I can see how it can make him feel that way. It's an honor, it's a privilege. Just people they see.
I think we got Justin back. So, founder, I didn't ask you, but I am going to ask you, what has been your most favorite song to record? And you can only pick one. This album.
This album, I would say, okay, it's a tie between two. At least it's not all of them.
You got break.
But it's Bring You Out and It Shall Come to Pass. They both went so hard choir. And my goal was to do choir music for this album. And those both scream choir. Like, and they nailed all of them, but they really like, I'm listening to it, I kept saying, we sound like a choir. Like, it was,
The Proud
yeah. So
Papa.
Bring You Out was that, yeah, yeah, Bring You Out last night. The whole Bring You Out, it was so full and so just, and then it was just, yeah, it was, yeah. So
Well,
between
baby,
them two, if I gotta choose
it
one, I'm
shall
gonna
come to
say
pass a
Bring You
stretch
Out.
or two. I said,
Listen,
wait, it's up here?
It's up there.
Look, nothing is down here. Everything is up there.
Everything's up there.
Sing,
but
Ken.
this is but the we album of the never, stretching, okay? Yeah, I try not to stay up there though. We'll go up and come down and go up and come down and go up,
I
as
mean,
opposed to
listen,
just
I'm gonna sing it. I'm here for it, but I mean, it's up there though.
you
So
got it, you got
now,
it.
let's. Justin's having some technical difficulties. Oh, I think
That's the devil.
we got
That's the
you,
devil.
Justin. Hey,
Oh, come
Hi.
on back.
the doors of the church is
Come
open.
on back.
Come on back in.
Yes.
Trying to handle the enemy.
Listen, you go to a new location.
Mighty God. Mighty God.
Okay, so um, let's talk about what has been the easiest transition in the studio, and then what's been the most grueling. Was it long hours? Was it multiple sessions? Was it stacking? Was it layering? Was it attendance? Was it hot? What was the most grueling process about being in the studio? And then what's been the most rewarding thing about being in the studio? And I'll open that up, Cindy. Go ahead, Damo.
I say the most grueling part is that we are not we just don't sing our section. Founder pushes us to sing everything. If you can hit it, you sing it. And if you can't,
Mm-hmm.
then you back off. So I think that's the grueling part.
Yes.
And if you can hit it all, then if you're one that can sing all the parts, then you're stacking upon stacking upon stacking, and where some
That's
may
right.
you may get a break if you can't do it, and it's okay if you can't do it, but if you can, you better stack and stack and
No
stack and
break.
stack and stack no more.
Yes.
Um, the rewarding
You can't no break.
part of it is being able to sing and blend and match with my choir members, because I might not get a chance to sing next to the tenors if I'm all the way on the other end. So now it's like, oh, me and you blend very well. Oh, this sounds great together. And just being, you create a sense of closeness even more. Like we already are a family, but it's a closer knit going into the studio. It,
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's good. That's real good. Um, Justin, are you in? Are you muted? Trent, can you hear me? I don't know. I think something happened to them. So, Founder, what would you say has been the most grueling yet most rewarding part of being in the studio?
Um, I don't think that, in my opinion, I don't think there's been anything grueling. This has been the best sessions that we've had, that I've been doing all of these recordings and projects and all of that. This has been the easiest. It's been the
Mm,
flowingest. We've had studio sessions in the past for prior projects where we were there 30 minutes and we still weren't getting it right, and Corn called it. Like we had to leave. Like it's over
gotcha.
because we're not getting it right today. Y'all come back next week when y'all want to sing, type of situation. So I've been where it's been so hot. I've been where we were sweating so, and just well, this has been pretty. It's been pretty easy. It's been pretty cool. Everything that we've done isn't anything that those that I've asked to come in couldn't do, and so I think that has made it, easy.
Okay. Justin, can you is that better?
Jesus, because when I got in, I couldn't hear y'all. I just had visual. I said, Lucia Ho, get off of here.
On the
Listen,
globe.
Listen, I done had to walk outside my house. I'm running out of the house like it's 911. I done drove out my garage, hopped in this car. I said, I will not be defeated by Wi-Fi.
Woo! Whiffy, baby. Ooh, he done named it Whiffy. Listen, I'm glad about it. Now, so the question that I asked was studio. When it comes to the studio, what has been the most grueling process of the studio work, and then what has been the most rewarding process?
Um, Jesus. Grooming wise,
Grueling or challenging?
oh, challenging. Um, this time, because this isn't my first time with AMPM
No, but
recording
yeah,
in the studio.
we counted for you. So you've had three. You've been a part of three recordings.
Amen. And still going.
Like it.
Amen. But it really, this is a good group. I would say there haven't been any challenges studio wise. It's been just free flow. I mean, founder, he allows the anointing. I mean, come on. Listen, listen. Okay? Just
Yes.
go up easily.
No.
Easily. And I don't take it for granted um for the opportunity
Mm-hmm.
to serve at that capacity in the studio. I'm always one, I tell everybody, like I don't ask to sing where I sing. If you put me in the back of the church, guess what? I'm gonna do all of that. I'm gonna
Give
give what my
tenor.
founder is asking. It doesn't matter where I am. And the fact
That's
that
it.
he chose little
Every
old
time.
me to come and uh put my hands on the project, the gift that God has given me, that's key.
Mm-hmm.
Um
Yes.
it just amazes me. So if that answers your question.
And it does. It does. So like the recording is in. We got 10 days technically.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yep.
Yeah.
10 days technically.
Yeah. Technically.
Technically 10 days. So I'm elated. I'm super excited. Of course, this is gonna be my first recording with AMPM. So I'm super excited about
Thank you,
that
Lord.
as
Thank you, Lord.
well. Um, so Justin, I'll ask you, and then, but Damo, because you, even though you are probably newer to actually technically being in the choir, you can correct me if I'm wrong. You've been a fan of AMPM, right, for years. Because I know that
Yes.
I've been to Milwaukee and I've just seen you in passing. So I
Yes.
think that I can. So, Justin, can you tell us what I want to, and I guess maybe from an audience member's perspective to now being a choir member, can you tell us what maturity have you seen from the choir, the leadership, the experience from, you know, the first recording that you were a part of up until now? How has the ministry matriculated to who they are and where they are today?
Wow. Um, being at it all, um, they have tremendously matured. Come a long way. Um, 27 years of ministry, being under founder. He's a hard guy. Sometimes I be like, "Ooh, he's lighter than what he used to be." So y'all are really blessed, because
He done got older.
the founder I know, with some of the things, some of the things that
Yeah.
creep in every now and then, which, yeah, it's okay. Um, he didn't take that.
Hmm.
So I'm like, what he's giving y'all now, he's, older, of course, um, and is sweet founder, loving, caring, but
Compassionate, patient.
yes, yes. One of my favorite songs was "I'm a Soldier," and to become a soldier, and I'm fighting for my life in this army. He taught us to be a soldier. Like, oh my God, Hayaba. He taught us to be a
Justin, you finna get
soldier.
put out.
Yes, just from that song. I'm telling y'all what that song meant to me. I mean, as God just gave that to me just now speaking, um, that song did a lot. Like, just from the choreography to the notes. Um, oh my God. And there's so many more songs that Founder God has given him that he has given us. And we've put out. Uh what what more? A to
Mhm.
the M to the P to the M. Come on.
Mm.
I love it. I love it. I'm so here for that. Damo, what would you say you've seen? Like what's been enhanced, you know, as someone who's been, like I said, been a fan or admired the ministry, what have you seen grow over the years?
Um, you can tell for some at first, like they had to get used to singing. And I was just not about singing. It's about ministry. So you can tell every time they got up to minister. It wasn't just singing, it was ministering. Um, and you saw that over the years. It got like, oh, I knew if I went to a service and they was there, I'm leaving crying or something. I was never leaving with a dry face, because the words, the song, you saw it. You saw them minister it from their hearts, and it just got better and better and better over time. Um, I I promise you, some people don't know. I told Anthony I would never join, because I told him that. I said I would never join because I just wanted to sit back and watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to watch. I didn't want to be a part in that manner. But the more and more you see, the more and more you come to a service, the more and more you see God moving. It's like, okay, I got to be a part. I got to get a part. Um, and I had my own reservations about things. The reason I didn't want to sing and all that other stuff. And Anthony respected that.
Mm-hmm.
Founder respected that, and he did not push. He did not do any of that. But the consistency with the choir stayed, and I love that. His love for the choir was there, and his love to see me in the ministry was there as well. And it's better and better and better now to be a part of it. It's like, man, I should have did this a long time ago.
Aw.
Uh, I should have did this a long time ago, but I'm thankful because I feel like ministry wise, I'm there, and I'm
Yeah.
thankful for it. I'm thankful that he didn't stop. I'm thankful that he kept asking. I'm thankful that he kept
Mhm.
um checking, and it wasn't just about just me singing in the choir. It was just about me as a person. Um, and when you can see that with just me, and I wasn't even a part of the ministry, I could only imagine the love and care he was pouring into them that would allow them to be able to minister in a way that they have all over these years. So it's just been getting better and better, better with
Oh,
time. So I'm thankful and happy to be a part of AMPM. I look
oh.
forward to every rehearsal and all that. So
Like people don't understand. It's something so special. Like I get the question all the time. Oh, well, not all the time, but of course when I'm in Milwaukee this weekend. Oh, I'm at choir rehearsal. You went all the way to Milwaukee for choir rehearsal? I did. First of all, I don't understand. I mean, I'm gonna come to choir rehearsal anyway, but specifically in this particular segment, we're talking about a live recording. Why would you not go to choir rehearsal? Like
right, right,
that doesn't, you know what I mean? You practice harder than you play. Like we've been taught that from kids. So when you want to serve with the spirit of excellence, you're gonna make the
There we
sacrifice to get
go.
where you need to be to make sure
that
that
part.
you're prepared, that you are um we're many members, but we're one body. So I make sure that I hold my weight as a body member. So I'm absolutely going to be prepared. But people don't understand that even in that, there's something special. Like it's, I made a statement today. I said, I am graced for every season that I'm in. So it doesn't feel like a chore. It's not, oh, I got to go to choir rehearsal. Oh,
Right,
I'm graced for it. This is where God has graced me in this season. So it's easy. It's a part of my life now. It's a part of my schedule or my agenda. So I understand just the love and the fellowship and the camaraderie that we have when we're together. Like
Yes.
it just is what it is. So I'm excited about this recording that's coming up in 10 days. On the road to the recording, Justin, why should people be at the Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated live recording May 31st in Chicago, Illinois at Trinity something 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 church on Vincennes?
All nations. Trinity, all nations.
Trinity All Nations.
Trinity All Nations. Well, for one, I've been saying post after post, even when we were in our ticket sales, like this is one you don't want to miss. Like the power of God, the strength of God, that joy, that peace, like stuff you've been praying for, it's now. So come to Chicago, get your seat. You get there early, you can sit in the front, but baby, if you come late, you're gonna have to sit in the back. And I guarantee you, Jesus will still meet you in the back.
Uh,
Think you
Uh,
won't when he will?
mm,
man,
I'll never leave you nor forsake you.
EBB,
But this
EBB,
is that
Ashanama,
this is that
EBB.
recording. Like, I'm geeked. Like, oh my God. I told people don't bother me on this weekend. Mm-mm.
Right.
No,
I'm
on
gonna
that
be
on
able
that.
to.
Where am I? Chicago. Yep. Leave me alone. Or come with. Come with.
Leave me alone.
Silly. Damo, why should people be at the recording next weekend?
oh, they need to be there first to be a part of history.
That's good.
We are the first to in Milwaukee to record in Chicago. So that's number one. You want to be a part of history. Number two, you want to be where God is, and God will be in the place. You know,
Um,
the each there is a song that's going to touch your heart, your mind, your spirit, your body. and you want to be where God is, God will be there. He's been in all our rehearsals. He's been in the studio sessions. So I
Yes.
can't wait. You want to be there. I want to see you all there. Come
Yes.
on, you got time. You got time. You need to be there. I
Yes.
want to see you standing up. I want to see you getting with us, and not just
Getting
with
with
us,
us.
but meet God there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get him there.
My
Get him
God.
there. You need to be there. You need to hear this music. You need to hear it. This isn't just music. This is ministry, and you need to be a part of it. And it's awesome and it's great. And I can't wait.
There's a whole bunch of motivation too. And God is our special
Yeah.
guest.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes.
I heard somebody say that music is the universal love language.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Music heals.
he does.
Music binds. Music makes you laugh. Music can make you cry.
Yeah.
Um, the power of music. And I'll tell you when I really understood because we could almost take music for granted because music is what we do and we do it so often.
Right.
But I would say maybe 2009-ish, I was a part of an organization and we had themes every year. In one particular year, the theme was music in the movement. So it was talking about music and how music aided the civil rights movement.
Mm-hmm.
And when they got done breaking it down, we talked about all the songs that were Marvin Gaye, like all the Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, and all the songs that were a part of the movement from what you call like Swing Low, Sweet Cherry, what you call like a Negro spiritual, from
Mm-hmm.
helping slaves escape to, you know, okay, then slavery ending, and then we got Jim Crow, and when Jim Crow was happening, how the Black church was pretty much the pillar for the civil rights movement, right? And
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
then they start to talk about how all of these songs were birthed. So
Yeah.
to see the transition from gospel music where it's no longer struggle music. And no, don't get me wrong, no shade, but where now people are writing and people are ministering from a place of strength, a place of prosperity, a place of
Well,
love, a place of being healed, a place of being whole. And I don't care who you are, Black, white, Asian, Latino, people love gospel music.
They
yes.
do. They
Like
do.
it is, music is a universal love language where people love gospel music. So just the art of that good old fashioned, but of course current and modern gospel music. I'm excited to see what God does. And
Mm.
I know, like what my favorites are and what I kind of listen to the most. And let me learn this real good right here because I'm gonna do this. Like, I know all of that stuff, right? But I am very much so interested to see the congregants and the audience and the people that come to support what their favorites are. Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like depending on where you are in life, Be All Right might be it. Awesome
Mm.
God.
Ah.
Hold I'm gonna tell you, I'm determined wipe me out every time. When you think about the message of endurance that it brings.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah.
Like
on.
I'm
Mm.
determined something is greater
And
on the other side, and I have to stay the course to see what that victory line is. So I'm super excited about it.
and and Mother is such the
Oh,
quiet storm on that song. Like
Yes.
you don't. She's so unassuming before she sucker punch you with the anointing. It's just so
absolutely.
like every time.
Yeah.
So
I always refer to her as Officer Hooks from Police Academy. She was, but when it was time to kick in, holy crap, that's about it. Yeah, she kicks in and that anointing kick in, and baby, it's over.
yes, and she's funny. Mother's like, I gotta
Right?
save
She
my
ain't
voice.
she funny? Ain't she
Yeah.
funny?
Mother's like, I gotta save my voice. Um, so Anthony, do me a favor. Tell me, and this could be anything, what is your most memorable moment with each one of us? And start with Trinity.
Trinity, my most memorable moment. Oh, Trinity, Trinity, I think that would be the longest of you all. So I was always Trinity was with me when I was cooking for the choir after a Sunday service, and then we still got to go sing. And like she was like one of my babies. So I was curling Trinity's hair. I was, helping her find something to wear, buying stockings and all of that. So uh, we have a lot of memories that are just yeah with Trinity. Trinity, I saw her grow from a shy but hungry young woman, and hungry for learning, hungry for wanting to be structured and all. She was hungry for all of that. So anything I said, she sucked it up. Just if I was going off, she sucked it up. If I was, she would beat herself up to make sure she wasn't part of the ones that I was going off about. So I have that
Uh-huh.
memory of Trinity, right? Um, Justin. Justin is my praiser. Justin, um, anytime I need to, because sometimes I'm pushing and I feel the weight of the audience because it's war, and sometimes the choir is not always tuned in. Justin is right there tuned in with me. He is right. If I say boo, we going first sign of smoke. I know who to have with me in warfare, and he's definitely got it right.
That's good.
Damo,
Come on, Aaron.
Damo,
Arms.
we sung in convocation in Memphis, and a lot of my altos couldn't go, and so I think the week of, I asked Damo. I said, "We're coming down, and we got to sing. I need you to sing with me." And she said, "Oh, oh, okay." And then she was like, "Well, what we wearing?" I told her all black. She said, "Oh, okay, what we singing?" I was trying to tell her what we singing, Lorraine. She was like, "Okay, I'm a little familiar with Lorraine, but okay, just okay." Did it? She was asking no questions, right? We got up there, and when I tell you, she nailed everything and had such clean vocals that I knew I had to have her. And she still told me no after that, but I still I had to have her. And I'm like, because her vocals were so clean. And for those of you that are watching, clean vocals are important because clean vocals can be placed anywhere. What do I
Yeah.
mean by that? If it's a barking song, she can fit that. If it's a praise and worship straight tones, she can fit that because there are some of us that can sing only one style
Mhm.
of gospel. We got one trick and that's all we got, right?
Yeah.
Or our voices are so distinct that uh like Fantasia can't sing background for somebody and they not know it's her, right?
Mhm.
Hmm. Right.
So someone would take that as into she trying to stand out, trying to show out. I'm the star, so I'm not gonna hire her. Damo can sing background for anybody and get paid for it because her voice is so clean. Her vocals are clean, and
Mhm.
clean vocals are very important.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come on, clean
Yolanda,
vocals.
Yolanda, Yolanda,
Thank you,
Come
my
on,
Phone.
spoiled,
yo.
my spoiled child, yo.
Come on,
Yo
yo.
hang, yo hangs on every word that I say. Yo talks to me I would say almost every day. So she gets more of my venting, my moment, or whatever, all of that. And she be dying laughing while I'm serious saying what I'm saying. And then I'll say stuff like if I'm upset or irritated with something or someone, and I'll say, well, she got her hair pent up and trouble on every side, right? I'm just talking. She'll start laughing, and I'm still going. I'm like, she quiet. She come back up. Not trouble on every side. Like she repeat everything I said. Like she holds on to it. It'll be weeks later, and she'll be like, "Founder, you can go back to it." So we always have a good time, and I try to make sure that I create an environment that everyone has a good time. Life is rough, life is hard, and don't nobody want to be sitting around thinking about their problems, thinking about their bills, thinking about whatever broken relationship or disappointment. So I want to have a good time. Okay, so if I got to do some work, why not have a good time doing the work? So I try to go out of my way because I'm an introvert, but I also know how it feels to not be included, to not feel like you're welcome, to feel like you're the outsider. So I have made it my mission to make everybody that's ever in my company feel comfortable, feel a part of, to feel, all of that. And if you want to see me go off, you make somebody else feel like they're not welcome. You'll see a different Anthony then. You'll see a different founder then because I work hard to make sure this atmosphere is conducive for everyone's growth.
Come
I'm
on.
a farmer, I'm a gardener, and it's my job to tend to this land. And so while I'm tending to this land, I'm not going to let you come in and corrupt the atmosphere that could help them grow to be their better of who they could be. So that's why, I lose my patience sometimes with other things, and I have plenty of patience with all this other stuff that y'all be ready for me to go off about, and I'll be chill because I know that's not what's gonna kill us. It's the little foxes that choke the vines. So I'll be ready to hit that off right
That's the
away,
word.
and then all this other stuff. She ain't got the right stockings on. We'll figure that out. I'll figure that out. You know. Oh, but she made her feel like she wasn't. What you? It's a different me when it comes to that because everyone has the right to feel included and feel accepted. This is all volunteer work. Y'all don't have to do this. So
Come
why would
on.
you volunteer to come here and be abused,
Come
be
on.
mistreated? Why am I volunteering? And then in some cases, because we have different expenses, you got to pay to be a part. So why am I paying to be disrespected?
Right.
Come on.
Mm.
So I go out of my way to make sure everybody's appreciated, everybody's valued, everybody's on the same level, except mother, because we all know she's my favorite. But there are so many others that are working their way on up to mother status.
You know what I don't appreciate, y'all? That he don't never say out loud and on camera that he told me I'm number 2 after mother. Like he don't ever affirm that he told me that out his mouth.
What today is?
See? Told me I was like, I got it. Actually, he texted it, so I do have it. But I
My
had
phone got hacked. My phone got hacked.
that's what your Android did. See? But no, I had Anthony just do that because, I love the fact that we all can say whatever about him. But what I think is so special that out of the 60 of us, he knows us individually. He
That
knows
is
our likes, our dislikes, I'm like, you'll hear all this vocally. He knows each and every person. And I think that that's amazing because, you give me about 12 folks and they on my nerves. So let alone 60, I think that is too, it's admirable. So
You the main one. You the main one gonna be hot.
I'm the main one. I'm the main one who don't like to be hot.
Tell that story. Tell that story.
Okay, so we were in Phoenix. First of all, we were in Phoenix in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Phoenix 1, yo 0, right? So
Mm-hmm.
according to my mom, though, she said I've never liked to be hot. So we got there Saturday. We had some free time. We were able to go do some things, hang out, kind of be outside. I come back to the room. I'm like, I'm in for the night, or at least till the sun goes down. So Sunday, we jam-packed. I want to say we had 3, at least 3 services, 3 or 4 services. An early morning service, and then we did a concert in the afternoon, and then we were doing a late night musical. So in between, I'm gonna say maybe the first service and the second service, or no, maybe it was the second service. We was eating in between, and so everybody's like, "Oh my god, we don't really feel like going to change clothes." Because Sunday, okay, that morning we wore church clothes. That afternoon we wore
Yes.
casual clothes. We wore like the white pants with the pink AM shirt.
AMPM shirt. Yeah.
And then that night we were gonna have to put on our girdles and heels and wear the purple dresses.
Mm-hmm.
So one in between one of them services, I think everybody was kind of exhausted. We like, can we just keep this on and just go sing? Like that's time we ain't got, and we had a small window to change too, so it might have been like 30 minutes. So I'm like, yeah, we should just keep this on and go. Anthony turned around, he's like, now you the main one don't like to be hot. You always complaining about being sweaty and stuff. And after I thought about it, I was like, you right. So I went. And I mean, I'm not one. I don't believe in changing clothes and you ain't putting no water on your body. So let me hop in the shower. We got 20, 30 minutes to beat a face, pin your hair up, go from casual. But once I did it, I felt better. I was like, I was refreshed, ready to go to the next assignment. And he's like, I knew that's what it would do. So, everybody, if you stay in your lane and let the leaders lead and just follow instructions and stop giving suggestions, things will work out. Things will work out. And
things will work out.
Like, you the main one don't like to be hot. Yet you want to keep clothes where y'all done sweated and, So.
And she has brought that story up a lot. That's why I told her to share it. Because remember I told y'all she holds on to what I say and then she breaks it back.
Because it made me feel, like, now how you suggest, and I will complain about the heat. I don't want to hear your mouth, no, go get in the shower and change your clothes. Like, he knows everybody. So I love it. If I stay with him, Danny's like, girl, you took 5 showers today. I don't like to be hot. If I feel an ounce of sticky. But I think we all have our things. So, Justin, you did amazing. I know when you get on the couch and you go to sleep, you know what I'm saying? You already have described what that is. So thank you for tarrying with us. Saturday, May 31st. Doors open at 3 p.m. The concert starts at 4. It will be held at Trinity All Nation Church on Vincennes Avenue. And so that's kind of popular.
9600.
9600. Chicago is a major hub. Get your plane tickets. Get your Greyhound tickets. Get your Amtrak tickets. Get your Metrobus tickets. Megabus tickets.
Get it.
Get your gas. Fill up your car. And get to the
They all come there. Yeah. They all come to Chicago.
Zoom.
It's a major hub. You can't live anywhere in the United States and not be able to get to Chicago. There is not one piece of transportation that does not go to Chicago.
Come on.
Yeah.
Now, tickets can be purchased on Eventbrite.com.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any VIP tickets left?
I think there's like maybe 5. Maybe 5.
5 VIP tickets. VIP comes with preferred seating. It also comes with a gift bag filled with essentials. And so, I mean, it's going to be packed. So you want to be in the front. You want to be in the most spacious seats. The tickets, VIP tickets are $45. That is a steal. And then general admission is $30. And you also have a couple dollars worth of tax. If you don't want to do on Eventbrite, Justin, can you hold those tickets up? A few of us still have physical copies of tickets that can be picked up. They can be mailed. They can be distributed to you in any way, of course, that is morally and ethically correct. We can make sure that you get your tickets. So if you want to sow a seed to Anthony McGahee and Praise Motivated, what are the ways to give and sow seed?
You can Zelle at AMPMBookingInfo.com, or you can give Cash App $ AMPM Sing. No S at the end. It's not sings. It's sing. AMPM Sing.
That's
Also, it's 35 at the door.
Oh, 35.
So if you're happen to be out of state and you don't go online because the online sales are going to close soon. So if it's too late to get online, you can pay at the door. It is 35 at the door.
Okay. Now y'all heard it. It's 5 VIP left. And you can only do VIP online. So you can't even get a physical ticket for VIP.
Nope.
Yep.
The concert is next week.
Oh my God.
Oh, Jesus. Right.
Live recording is next week. Oh, I have
Right.
a question, something that we've not said on any of the lives. What should our supporters come dressed in? What should that look like for them? Is this high church? Is this casual?
I told everybody hi church only because the cameras are going to be there. They're going to be it's going to be live recording and video. So yeah, my mom is. I'm trying to get my mom with the biggest hat she got. She's coming fresh off the women's convention, and She's not going to want to wear a hat. But I want her in a hat.
Come
So
on.
yeah, my brother asked me, how should I dress? And I was like, well, it's gonna be cameras there. He said, oh, should I put a suit on? I said, yes. My bishop is coming and my first lady are coming. They're gonna be dressed for church because that's what they do anyway. So yeah, I would say church.
Let's do church. I mean, and and what's really dope is it's in the middle of the day, early
Yes.
afternoon, early
Come
evening.
on.
So you
Yep.
got enough time to come, sing, shout, cry, roll, get you something to eat, and go home and go to bed for church the next day or whatever
Exactly.
you do on
Come
Sunday.
on.
Exactly. We won't be this future miss Sunday school.
Now, the Lord, I'm really wondering. You know what I'm saying? Because I participated in one live recording, and if we had to like mess up, we had to start over. So I'm really wondering what it's gonna look like. Because I know at some point this entire choir is gonna be wiped out. So I don't even know, what that. We thank God for the studio, because y'all gonna save the day on the front end and on the back end. Because I just
Yes,
know
Lord.
a few of them that we just gonna go all the way
I
down.
have I have gotten messages left and right from different choir members asking to be excused for their behavior on different songs. Like one told me, I'm just gonna walk off the stage on this particular song. Another one said, y'all carry on without me because I'll be on the floor. Another one said, I'm gonna walk the aisle in the middle of like it's yeah, it's that it's gonna be a reaction. It's gonna
Yeah,
be a
I already
reaction.
know. So I've said on Awesome God, I'm just going to create an altar where I am, and I'm
Yes, you
just going
did.
to be, you know. So y'all figure out, Damo, y'all figure out the rest of that. And I don't even think like ain't nobody playing. You get arrested
Quick,
with these songs. With these
quick.
songs, like
Awesome God.
They just
you get arrested. There's nowhere else to go but in
yeah,
worship.
In.
yeah,
All you got to say is the title.
yeah, yeah.
And you
Seriously,
get arrested.
Oh,
seriously.
So
Yeah. Half of the altos are going to be in. They're just going to be in. So
y'all know
we're
we
going to
got
have to. We're
Well,
going to have
it's
to
a
do
good
it.
thing that we have some sopranos going to studio with us that did alto as well, so at least they'll know the parts.
got it. See,
listen.
we had a master plan. So we are wrapping this up tomorrow. You guys don't want to miss us tomorrow at 8 p.m.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna just go ahead on and put it out there. We have a fire lineup, and don't get me wrong, because ain't nobody better than the PMs. The
Come
lineups
on.
have been fire, but tomorrow we have some special guests.
Mm.
We have Isaac Brown joining us tomorrow. We have VJ McCoy joining us tomorrow.
All right
We
now.
have Nate Bean joining us tomorrow. We have B. Chase Williams joining us tomorrow.
All right now.
And I'm waiting on one more amen. We might have Mr. Daryl Cheney joining us tomorrow. So
Wow. Dope,
I'm
dope.
super excited because we get to sit at the feet of the choir masters and talk about
Wow.
this thing. So please share, share, promote, and most of all, meet us there. I guarantee you will be blessed. Thank you all for
Yes.
your time. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you,
Um,
yo.
from
Thank you.
choir member to choir member. Thank y'all for y'all stems that have helped me prepare for this recording.
Yes.
Y'all singing down. You hear me? And I was like,
Down,
let me hear this.
down.
And Damo. I just
Yes.
want to go on record and say Anthony, you know what I'm saying? He just had he go make a list of the altos that can have a low register, but he forgot my name. You know what I mean?
You
Like
forgot it?
yeah, he forgot it, so I didn't understand. Like why he. But I love your low register. It's so colorful, and I'd be like, I can put that
Oh,
in.
thank you.
I
Clean
love it. It's
vocals.
Thank you.
clean vocals. Clean vocals.
Ain't
I
nobody like
So
Dom.
appreciate it.
Anthony, I need you
Thank you.
to
Thank
go
you, Jess.
edit that, and just make sure you add me to the altos that have the lower register because you
Ooh. What's today
What
again?
what
I don't
today is?
understand why every time I speak, he needs to look up in the sky.
What today is?
Ooh.
Where am I? Where am I? Who is this?
He Get that. Look
Who
at
is
this
this?
glass. You crazy. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We love you all. See you tomorrow night and then see you next week at the concert. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Talk to you soon.